nail art on her hand that still needs to be done. So let me show them real quick your previous, yep, this one. So last time we did this hand, which I thought was super, super pretty, really colorful. We're going to do something similar, but a little bit different on her other hand. So that way she kind of has a hand that matches, but it's a little bit different. So I'm going to go in with my safety here. We're going to turn it on 20,000 RPMs. And we're going to get to removing. So I'm just barely going to touch this because we're going very fast. And it should, got myself, and it should come right off or get ourselves down here. She's got some glitter that needs to come off of this nail. Otherwise, the color's not too bad. So I'm just going to try to keep the gel that I have on here, a lot of it. Just remove our glitter. Keep a nice shape going. So that way it's even easier to just add a thin layer of builder gel. And then we can go right on top with our nail art. So she's been wearing what she's got on for about 2 weeks now. So not much growth at all. That one star is really hanging on there. Okay, we'll come back. I'm going to go ahead and move on so that way nothing gets hot or warm. Hey, sugar. How's your week going? Okay, I'm just going to keep my shape in here. Move on to this one. We got glitter in this one too. So yesterday, or the other day when we worked on her other hand, I know this one took the longest, this design. Hey, Stephanie. Thank you. I know I've got one naked hand. I'm still waiting to do mine. Ah, I know it. Hang in there. Hang in there. This too shall pass, remember. Did your son get all moved out? Or is he still in the process? Hello, how are you, Stony? Hey, Emma. Okay, we're getting down. Getting closer. Let's get this last little piece of glitter. There we go. She's got the tiniest bit of brown on here. If I don't get it all off, well, that's okay because we're going to cover it up with a darker color. This one was so pretty with the little coffee colors and the glitter. Glad to hear it, Sunny. Hello, girls. Okay, let's come up. There we go. Oh yeah, we got beads to remove on this one. Let me turn my e-file off so I can get her beads off of here. And I'm just going to use my little clampy tool that's try to get them here. There we go. There's one. Let's try to get some of these. They're popping off. There we go. I think we got them all. Okay, cool. All right, so we got that. Let's get our e-file back on to 20. And let's focus on this one. You know, it was so strange. I don't know if it's like with the weather change and stuff, because we've got some storms rolling through Dallas. But I woke up this morning, I was exhausted. I don't know why. I felt like I slept pretty good last night, but I was beat. I still am kind of feeling a little drained. I'm hoping it's just the weather change and allergies and stuff, maybe. Don't feel like I did anything like too much yesterday or over the weekend. Although I guess the weekend was kind of busy. Sometimes you don't think you overdid it, but you did. You know what I mean? Okay, let's go back to this pinky. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, if you enjoy this kind of content, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Hit the like button. That just lets people know that you're enjoying what we're doing over here. You appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. I'm so glad that we always seem to have a really good time. Everyone's positive. I'm going to get her nails shaped up here just real easy. Just going to come down the sides. We're just going to do a nice little oval shape because it looks so cute with the nail art we did on the other hand. We're going to keep it very similar. I do want to make sure my oval is like right on and not tilted to one side or another. There we go. Okay, looking good. Okay, come up on this side. We've got the dog in the background chewing a bone, so if you hear strange sounds, it sounds like she's having the time of her life over there.
She is.
I know it. She loves her bones. Yeah.
Remedy.
Hello, J Remedy.
How is your customer?
So how are you? How are you, Jandy? Is that what the question
How
was?
is your customer?
Oh, Jay? I've never had a Jay before. That would be a first.
CC said hi.
Hello, Cece.
Christina said hi.
Christina. All right. I want a little bit more oval out of this one. Okay, same with this one. I feel like it's a little bit more pointed.
Gizla said hi.
Hey, Gisla.
CC said hi.
Hello, Cece. Okay, that looks good. Let's get your thumb.
Ms. Anna said hi.
Hello, everybody.
Jude says hi.
Jude.
CC is glad you said her name. She's never had that happen.
Oh my gosh, Cece, wow. Okay, relax your thumb for me. There you go.
Poetry said hi.
Hello, Poetry. All right, Dandy, looking good. All right, let's get up close with. I just saw one of those little bitty tiny balls rolling, and it was scared me. It looked like a little ant. I was like, "What the world? Got an ant on the table?" No, we don't. Okay, let's get our cuticle bit, and I'm just gonna go in get up close with our cuticles. We're not gonna do any serious cuticle work because she doesn't need it. We're just gonna push a little bit and then just clean up a little bit back there. So I'm just going to push her cuticles very gently, just like that. Not spending a whole lot of time back here because we don't need to. Any skin that we leave behind is going to be right on that nail, and we're going to use our cuticle remover on the nail to get that off next. So we'll leave that proximal fold in place and intact. All right, let's get this one here. I'm just going to come up this side, right by that cuticle or right by the proximal fold. And we're going to clean that out, come down my little side. Okay, and move on. Move along. Let me see if I got down this side well enough. No. Come down that side too. Okay. There was a little bit more cuticle left behind on this one, or more growth at least. And a little bit along here. So I'm just going to, there we go. Pull the skin aside if you need to.
Dude, Grover's asking, is that not painful?
Oh, no, not at all.
Karen said hi.
Hello, Karen.
Hillary wants you to do hers, please.
Oh, I would love to, Hillary. Next time whenever you come through Dallas, you holler, okay? Alrighty, you're ready, Jandy. Let's get this out the way.
Gregory said hi.
Hello, Gregory.
My Sky said hi.
Hello, everybody.
Linda and Kenneth said hi.
Let's get that cleaned off. Beat her down. Okay. Grab some of my little lint-free wipes. And let's get to work here. We're going to clean up these nails. We're going to add a thin layer of some builder gel right on top, just to keep our nail strength. And then we get to start our nail art. All right, get all the dusties out. See your thumb. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's get our builder gel. I'm just going to grab the one I have here. Or did I put it up? Let me see. I think I put it up. Hang on. Okay, we're going to use soap gel. Our soap gel. And I'm going to use my Protein Bond as my primer. So we've already dehydrated when we used that swipe right here, Swipe by Young Nails. And we cleaned off that nail plate. And I'm going to get any of the skin that I need to clip off. We're going to get at the very, very end. It's already pushed back, so I don't need to worry about it. I'm not going to do anything that's going to upset my manicure at the moment. Let me see what this is. Okay, I just want to make sure that wasn't something that needed to flake off.
Madison is asking how come only one of your hands is done.
Because I'm saving the other one to do on a video. So since I make content, I'll do one hand one way, make a video, and then I save my other hand for a different look. Because working on either myself or a client is a lot easier than working with the little mannequin hands. Although I have a lot of videos on my channel where I do work with the mannequin hand. Because sometimes that's just all we have to work with. You know, if it's like a look I want to try out and there's not a free hand available to do it on. Okay, let's get this one. But I'll be doing my hand though this week. I haven't quite decided what I want to do yet. Definitely something different. But I haven't decided whether I want to keep it long or go short. Keep it short or go long. Either way, right?
Alco is asking what are you putting on now?
This is our builder gel. So a builder gel is like a soft gel. And we are using soft gel. And it will allow some flexibility in the nail, but it's going to add strength as well. She's got the tiniest bit of color still on her nail, but that's okay because we're going to cover her up in a really dark color. But I do want to make sure she's got a nice amount on here to keep her nails really strong.
What grit nail file should I get? There are so many options. I just need a smooth, natural finish for playing guitar.
Are you using just on your nail?
Yeah.
If it's on your natural nail, let me show you what I would get. You can go to like Sally's or any kind of beauty supply place. And you can hang on just a second. Let me get this nail settled and in the nuker, and then I'll show you. So I have a lot of clients that just like to keep their natural either nails or their toenails. Okay, in the nuker. And this is what we would use. Okay, so this is a file. It's called Smooth and Shiny. I got mine from Nail Career Education, which also has a channel on YouTube. This side has got a little bit of a buffer. So it's going to create, here I can do this. It's going to just kind of create a little bit of a smooth surface for you. Okay. And you just smooth out. And now I have gel on my nail. But you would smooth it out. And then you use the other side. This is called the shine side. It just feels like a really slick foam. And you would use that to shine up your natural nail. I mean, you can hear it kind of squeaking. Right? So it's just going to make it real shiny and polished. Now, again, I have gel on top of my nail, so it's not smooth. So it's not going to be quite like that, but similar to that. Okay, Jandy, let me see you. But yeah, that'll be real pretty on you.
Christine is asking about cuticles. She's late.
Oh, it's okay. We didn't have to do much with Jandy's. She just had that little bit on her nail that we needed to clean off of her nail plate so we could get the gel to stick. And that's about it. She's got a little bit that I'm going to trim off at the very end. And right now I'm just kind of building up with our builder gel just to give her some strength in her nail. Just making sure it's coming across real smooth. Because if your builder gel's not smooth and then you go to apply your polish is not going to look smooth, unfortunately.
Jennifer is asking what's the design.
Okay, nuke. We're going to do a very colorful set in the nuker. We're going to do a very colorful set similar to what we did on her last week, but a little bit different because we're going to do a matte background in a real dark, probably black. I think I'm going to do black.
She says I'm a beginner nail tech. Can you give me some tips?
Absolutely. Just kind of watch the show and you'll catch on real quick. Every little bit helps. So just keep watching shows here on YouTube of other nail content creators, and they'll guide you through it. Let me see you. Let me see you, ma'am. Okay.
Stacy said hi.
Hello, Stacy.
Raina is asking why you don't clean the nails good.
Oh, because we're doing a dark color. I always leave a little bit of gel behind because it's good for the strength as long as it's well connected to the nail and in good shape. Leave it alone. Leave it behind. You know. But otherwise, I do clean my nails good. You might assume that because I've left color behind that it's not good. But if you're just going to use a dark color anyway, there's just no sense in fiddling with it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
And I wash them beforehand.
Yeah, we're all clean here.
Cuties said hi.
Hello, cutie.
Side 2 said hi.
Side 2. Okay, pulling this
Stacy
down.
said, is this gel?
Yeah, we are using gel. This is a builder gel. I want to put a little bit more right on her tip. She's got a little bit of a dip down on her nail, just a natural where it dips down. We're going to go ahead and build it up just a tiny bit. Pull this back.
Taylor and Addie say hi.
Hello, Taylor and Addie, and I want a little bit more back here. I want to Addie a little bit more here.
AJ Shaz said hi. Shaz is from UK.
Hey, Shaz.
Stacy said, is this to help real nail growth?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you're looking to grow out your nails, this is a wonderful product to use. Or any builder gel in a bottle is great. Okay, nuke Jandy. Nuke it, girl. Usually there's not this kind of downtime between. So I would go, let me show you what we did last time. But I would go to this hand and do this, work on this hand. We had some pretty nail art. We particularly loved the black ones. So that's why I thought, well, today we'll do black, but we're going to matte it. And then we're going to do really colorful nail art for spring. Okay, let me see you.
Dude said this is relaxing.
Good, I'm so glad.
Bianca said, which nail color will suit for brown skin?
Well, I like a lot of colors for brown skin. Gosh, actually, brown skin's gorgeous with colors. Yeah, even this color is really pretty on brown skin. I was going to say it probably is more pretty on brown skin than alabaster skin tone.
Jennifer said, I'm about to paint my nails. What color should I do?
Pink is really trendy right now. But I've also got a Pinterest account. And if you go on my Pinterest, it's under Tosharaenailed. And you can follow me over there. And I keep some photos in the different like seasons. So you can always go on there and look under, like for right now, you could look under like winter and spring nails. And there'll be a lot of examples of some nail designs that you could do. That would be very on point. Okay, nuke. I love looking at Pinterest though for nail designs. Pinterest and Instagram, those are my favorite sites to look at.
Shaz said, are you on Instagram?
I am. I'm on Instagram. Everything is under Tosharaenailed. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Pinterest, and YouTube.
Jennifer might do green cat eye 'cause it's
Oh,
St.
that'd be
Patrick's
pretty.
Day.
Yeah, St. Patrick's Day. Did you see the St. Patrick's Day nails I did? I think there's a photo of it. There will be a video of it coming up. Right now it's available for the members only because it's like members only get it first. Right now for that video, but it's coming. They're real cute. I think they come up the video will come up in like 2 weeks, I believe. But you know what though? I have several green sets on my nails because I happen to really like green. I'm gonna add a little bit more.
Priyanka said for a nail biter, what would you suggest? Polygel or what?
You know what I would do? This is what I would recommend. One of a couple things. I would either do acrylic and still keep them short, but do acrylic to try to kind of break them of that habit of picking at their fingers. I would do that, or I would do a hard gel.
Isabel said, are you using a Beatles color?
I am using soft gel. Go ahead and nuke that, Jandy. Soft gel, it's a soft gel builder or builder in a bottle. This one says rubber base builder. So it's really, really nice. It comes in clear, a whole bunch of pretty colors. And this just happens to be kind of a peachy kind of skin tone called called Dune. Dune. I like it a lot. It's real pretty.
Good dude says, do you use stencils ever or for the art or is it all freehand?
You know, you can use stencils for art. I don't. I just do all freehand. But there's stencils, and there's the stamps that you can use. There's stickers that you can use. And then also, the other thing I heard of today that was interesting that I never thought of was using, like the little tattoos the temporary tattoos that you can put on your skin. You can also use those for nail art, which I never thought of. But I thought it was a great idea when I heard it.
Bianca says, thanks for the suggestions from India.
Yes, absolutely.
Stacy, can you recommend good gel polish brands?
Soap Gel is one of my favorites. That's a newer brand that I'm working with, but I really, really, really like it. And I like Madam Glam a lot. I have a lot of Madam Glam. I work with them all the time. And I'm just removing the sticky or tacky from her nails so I can just gently file in a nice smooth surface. So we're not going to do a lot of shaping with our e-file, but we'll do a little bit. And I'm just going to get my arbor band, which is like a sanding band. And we're just going to use that to smooth out that surface. All right, so I've got my arbor band. Put it on here. I'm going to put it on a speed of 15,000 RPMs. Get my little air thing turned on. And then I'm just going to gently.
Hope said temporary tattoos are one of my favorite ways to do nail art.
Oh,
I
wow.
would do that as a kid when I couldn't find nail polish.
That's so clever. When I heard that today, I was like, oh my gosh, I never thought about it. But yeah, that's smart. Ooh, thank you for the laughing disco. All right, I'm just going to go over that surface very, very gently. Make sure it looks nice and smooth. And move on. And you don't necessarily have to do this step. I just like to because I find that I like the way it leaves the nail for my polish. I feel like it makes the polish a little prettier. I'm just kind of making sure it's nice and even. Okay, looking good, Jandy. And I'm just kind of barely touching it with my file or my bit. We're actually going to do gel. We're just going to do a gel nail art look on top. So she's already got on a soft builder gel right now. That's going to add her strength. So all she needs is just a nice polish after this. All right, let's get this one. The dog is whining, guys. I apologize. We'll try to get her distracted. She's a crybaby for no reason. Jandy's trying to negotiate with her. She's so spoiled. Listen to her. Kind of depends on how involved you get with it. For the manicures, I do about an hour at least, I would say. Okay, I'm just cleaning out everything, making sure we have none of the dusties. Get her, smack her around again a little bit. Okay, this has got the little swipe on it, again from Young Nails, our swipe. And just cleaning her off, making sure to get the dusties that were on there from the side walls. Get that all off because we want it nice and clean for our polish. Okay, there we go. All right, let's get this stuff out the way. And I can go in right away with our black polish. And we're just going to add our first layer. It's just going to be kind of getting some on the nail. Not that it has to be perfect. Keep it kind of nice and thin. And I just got black all over me. Hang on one second. Okay. And we're not going to worry about being perfect around the cuticle because I'll go in with a fine detailer and get closer. It's just going to be about getting it as close as I can, comfortably, without going over and getting it on her skin. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next one. And sometimes you may have to just kind of pull that skin just a little bit to get a little closer. Okay. And I am purposely kind of staying away from that cuticle area because I want to show you with the detailer how we're going to get closer. but still make it look nice. But I am trying to get my sides as close as possible without going over.
Lala said hi.
Hello, Lala.
Jennifer said I like that black. It's really pretty.
Me too. You can usually do it in just one coat coverage, but I want to make mine a little bit thinner this time. Oh, I got black on me again. Let me clean it off. Otherwise, I'll end up getting it everywhere. Okay. Usually it's one coat coverage, honestly, but I wanted to go a little bit thinner and just kind of get it as neat as I could. Oh, Bella, we hear you.
You're all the way over there.
Okay, I'm going to go down that side with a fine liner. Okay, let me see your thumb. You know what? I may be running out of my perfect black.
Okay, so you will do double coat later?
Yes, yes. Perfect. Yep. We'll do that next after we do the fine liner. Oh, goodness. She's going to be annoying.
That's too much. No.
Miss Bella. You're going to get put outside by yourself if you don't watch it. Okay, in the nuclear candy.
Bobo says she wants her nails polished. Ruru.
I know, right? We should get her up here. Tell her. Tell her if you're not a good girl, we're going to give you black polish on your nails.
Bianca, didn't hear you say you're getting the cuticles or the
Oh, yeah.
eyeliner
Yeah.
on with you.
We're doing that next. We are doing that next. Alrighty, we're doing that right now, actually. Okay, let me see you, Jandy.
You can share with him.
Okay, I'm going to get my little palette here. I'm going to put a little black on my palette so that way it'll just be an easy grab. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. Get my brush ready. Okay, I'm going to start with this one. We're going to zoom in so I can show you real good. Okay. And I'm just going to get it as close as I can without, you want to leave a little bit of space by that cuticle, okay? Down the side wall. Just bring it straight down.
Oh, Osha.
Hello, Osha.
I have genetically very short nail beds. What would you recommend? Dual form, acrylic, etc.?
You know what I would do? I would do Gel X. I mean, you can do dual form too. I would do Gel X. Probably Gel X would be my first go-to. Second would be dual form because it's going to create a real nice shape for you. Okay, I want to get a little bit closer in here. All right, there we go. Let's go to this one. And just so you guys know, if it's ever a smidge off, it's probably because I can't get super duper close like I would if I weren't recording because the phone is in my way. but I'm getting as close as I can. All right. Okay, I'm going to pull back this skin. Okay, I want to get a little closer in here. Okay. So it is really tedious. However, it pays off in the long run, especially if you want to take photos of your nails. It's going to be worth it. Now, if you're not, or if you're just not that worried about it, you don't have to do this step. It's not a must. It just gives it just that one little more kind of perfection step, you know? Looks real pretty. Because you can really map out the way that you want that nail to be shaped all the way around. Okay, let's pull this over. Okay, pull the skin back over here. Next. Jandy has a habit of picking at her skin on her thumb, so. But that's kind of real life. I think most of my clients pick at something, you know what I mean? Trying to think if I have any clients that don't pick at something. I don't think I do.
Jolene says, "Are you gonna put some bling or just plain? Either way, I think
Oh,
it'll
no,
look cute."
yeah, I think so too, but we're going to put a lot of color. We're going to do a lot of color. I've kind of noticed with my clients at least, we don't tend to do great with the bling. Will you go in the nuker for me, Jandy? We don't tend to do great with the bling. Like if anything sets up off the nail, we have an issue with it. Maybe we're too hard, like on our hands. Maybe we do too much or whatever the case may be. But we end up hitting it and, getting it snagged on stuff. And it's so we like to put stuff inside the nail and we'll encapsulate it. That way it's all smooth and kind of locked in there. We like to do that. And then we like to just do a lot of color, which I'm going to grab my colors. Let me see what colors we're going to want to get.
Bianca said, "Have you ever worked with radium colors?"
Yes. Now, not actual radium, but I know what you're talking about when you say radium. Because remember, like the radium girls? Let me see you.
Brand?
Oh, is it a brand? No, I'm thinking, you remember back in like the 50s or whatever, the girls, you know, that worked for like the military and stuff, right? And they would glow.
Maybe it was a brand.
Well, it could be that too. I don't know. Okay. Okay, I'm putting this on and then I'm going to go back and forth at the tip and just make sure that'll go ahead and secure my tip, the the outside of my nails. And then we're going to move on.
Gloria said, "Are you a nail tech?"
Yes, I am in the Dallas area. I've been a nail tech for probably going on 4 years now. I'm still learning though.
Jolene loves the shape of the nail.
Oh, thank you. They're going to look real good. I'm just kind of removing some of my polish here. I'm going to go back and forth real fast over that tip. I'm looking to see if it's settling right, if I need to brush some of the polish off. And I feel like I do need to kind of thin it out just a wee bit.
Okay. With the sparkles.
Thank you. They're so fun, huh? I usually have short nails, so that was kind of a treat for me to get to do a long set on myself. And I did them in acrylic, which I almost never work with anymore. I do try to make myself work with it just so that way I stay on top of it. But I normally do gel. Okay, let's get this real nice and smooth. Clean up anything. And I still feel like I need to clean over here a little bit better. And I see the tiniest bit that I might have hit or somebody hit. Let me get a little bit more polish. One of us hit. Wait, no, I was on this nail. I was wondering, I was like, why does it look like I didn't get this nail? Because I haven't got there yet.
Jennifer's doing a practice nail, and it's a white base with sage green lines.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, I bet. We're doing a sage nail. It's going to have sage in it, I should say, in a couple weeks because Jandy's got a wedding that is sage, eucalyptus, and gold. So that I'm looking forward to that too. I think that'll be a lot of fun and pretty. It'll be a very elegant nail. Okay, hang still, Jandy. Jandy's dealing with the dog too. This nail looks a little like it didn't cure all the way, and it kind of wants to kind of crinkle up right in here. So this is what I'm going to do. Sometimes this happens, especially with black. Do you see that? It wasn't cured all the way. And we want it to be cured all the way. So you just wipe off whatever wasn't cured. We're going to repolish.
I can't help you.
Wait.
I think Marley is from Brazil, maybe?
Hold on. We're going to do some work here on this thumb because it was, it needs to be cured better. Jandy, go in that nuka hold on. Let me get you. Go in the nuka real quick, Jandy, and just cure these 4 fingers. And then come back out and let me work on your thumb. And then you're going to go inside that lamp just with your thumb up. And we're going to make sure it stays for the full cure before we do anything else. Because we want to make sure it cures all the way. Now, full cure with this product, which is by Madam Glam. It's a gel polish color. And full cure is 30 seconds, which is really nice because that goes by kind of fast.
What do you think about the Russian manicure trend?
Oh, I think the Russians do an amazing job. I think sometimes there are some people who take it a little bit too far. Like I wouldn't cut any kind of live tissue on the nail, and I wouldn't want to file the natural nail down so low, that you're almost to like skin, which I've seen some people do. I don't think that is necessarily the Russian manicure, though. When they do that, I think it's more somebody kind of taking it to the extreme. And I think some people, if they're watching something like that to educate themselves, they're kind of getting some not so great education with it, but mainly educate yourself. Yeah. I would rather this is just me, but like someone like myself, I really prioritize taking care of my clients' natural nails. Not just, I mean, the extensions are great, and if you can create a beautiful extension, fabulous. If you can do really nice nail art, that's great. But I think first and foremost, I want somebody caring for my nails, making sure we don't do anything to my skin or my nail bed that's going to permanently damage my nail. That is most important to me. So relax your thumb. Thank you.
She said, personally, I don't like it, afraid of getting nail infection.
Yes, I agree. Yeah. So I feel like that term has become really a broad term, um, and kind of depending on what you've learned about Russian manicures, maybe is how you define it. But I have seen a lot of people take it to the point of, damaging, being damaging. So I don't like that.
Illegal here?
Yes, Russian manicures here in my state of Texas is illegal because you are not supposed to be cutting live tissue. And a lot of the Russian manicures, they do cut the proximal fold, which is live tissue. And the proximal fold, let me show you what it is. You guys are going to know what it is when you see it if you don't already. Um, Proximal fold is, let me see if I can. So you see this little bit of skin that's right here on her. Some people like to kick up that skin and then trim that skin off. That's actually live tissue. So, like for instance, here she's got a proximal fold that's a little bit thicker. It's right in here. Oh, sorry. It's right in here. And some people will push that up with the bit and then trim off that skin. It's just a little excessive. So, because it's live, that's actually live tissue. Go in the nuker jandy with that thumb up, okay? She's going to go in there for 30 seconds. While she's doing that, I'm going to get my colors ready. And I know we need, let's see, a hot pink and a hot green. So let me grab that. I need a bright blue, so I'm going to grab that blue. Bright green.
Sugar's still here making dinner.
Hey, Sugar. I'm glad you're still here. Let's see, what other colors do I want? Let's do kind of a hot purple, how about? And do we want orange? No, but let's do red. Here's kind of an orangey red. How about that? And a red red.
Rested my finger.
You did what?
I rested my finger.
Oh, it's okay. It's all right. Jandy's trying everything to mess her fingers up.
Jeez.
There you go. You're good. Okay, let me see this one. We're going to do a second coat. Actually, let's do let's outline our nail first and then she'll go back in.
Christy said hi.
Hey, Christy.
Barking Waters said hi.
Hello, Barking Waters. Okay. Okay, let me grab a little bit more on my brush and do my sides. All right. So I've got my outline. I'm just going to go in with one more coat. Okay, I'm going to rest my hand on my hand. Get that free edge. Try to clean her up nice as possible. And Jandy, if you'll go in the nuker for me for 30 seconds. Okay. While she's doing that, let me try not to make a complete mess at my desk. We're going to put a little bit of these colors on my palette so that way it's ready to go. So let's do a little bit of red. These are all Madam Glam colors. Maybe a little bit more red.
Micah Madison sent Floating Heart.
Thank you, Micah Madison. Armika. Little bit of orange. It's a really bright orange. Okay, green we're going to use all over one of the nails. Oh, no, we're not, because we're not doing, we're doing black as the full color. Hello. I just spent the first 30 minutes doing my black, making sure it was perfect. All right, our pink. How about those colors? Fun, huh? Okay, and blue, and then purple. Blue. Blue I got a little crazy with. Just clean it up as I go here. And purple.
Jennifer said, I gotta go, but I really enjoyed watching your live.
Thank you, Jennifer. Hopefully we'll see you later. Okay, here we go. All right, now I'm going to mat these nails. Let me back us up so that way she's not all up in your face. Okay, let me mat this nail so that way we just get a really nice clean background.
Trevor said, did you know that if you use only blue, yellow, and pink, you can still get the dull rainbow using only 3 colors?
No, I did not know that.
Love all the colors, though. Happy to see five.
Yes, me too. Gets me thinking about summer and springtime. I love color. That's why that neon collection with Madam Glam is always my favorite. Love the neons. Okay, I just want this all over the nail, but nice and pretty. Keep it not too thick. Okay. And because we had a problem with her thumb and curing, I'm going to go ahead and leave her thumb for the last. So I'm going to have her cure these 4 fingers and then do her thumb separate. Okay, Jandy, cure those for me for 30 seconds. I'm going to get a little bit of the black just in case I need it again for our nail art. Okay, we're almost ready to get into all of our pretty colors. Okay, Jandy, hand me your hand. Hand me your hand. Okay, let's get our mat on her thumb. Okay, Nuke, with your thumb up. Okay, we're going to do a little set of flowers, and I think I'm going to start it with the blue. So I'll just wait for her to get ready. It's 30 seconds, Jandy. So we got 10 more seconds. And I'm just kind of preparing my brush so I can get it nice and tight. Okay, give me your hand, Jandy. Okay.
Claire is asking what's the design going to be.
Yeah, we are doing it right now. We're going to do some colorful spring designs. So I'm going to start by creating like some little blue roses on here. And they're just going to be hand drawn. So I am not the best rose drawer in the world, but I feel like they always come out pretty anyway. Okay, there's one. Let's do one up here. So it's kind of almost like doing like a little at symbol and then making some more little circles around it. I think I want one more right in here. I think I want one more still. Right here.
She says, wish you were here. You're so gentle with nails. Everything looks great so far.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's a lot of fun. Let's make this one a little tiny bit bigger. There we go. That's pretty. Okay, we're going to zap it real quick. Let's see, where's my little zapper? I'm going to block those colors that are on the palette. Just give her a little burst of light.
Claire said these are so pretty and I love the colors.
Thank you. And I am going to, I see that we need to get in a little bit tighter with that matte polish as well. So let me put a little bit of that matte down on my table here. And as we go in with the nail art, I'm just going to matte that back. If I see, like on this one, it's just a little tiny bit shiny at the back. So I want to get that. Make sure that that shows up matte. Okay. And I need a green because let's do a green because we need to do some stems for our roses. Okay. And we're just going to kind of come down here. I'm just going to kind of make 3 little lines. That's very pretty. Okay. I think the other thing I'm going to add, maybe just like the tiniest bit of, I'm going to go in with a light blue. It's almost kind of a white. It's so light. Let me go in with this, and I'm just going to add a little bit of highlight to our roses. So maybe we just do like just a little bit, kind of in between.
Christy's aunt has a nail salon and does my nails for my birthday every year.
Oh, that's so fabulous. Yeah, I do that for my niece too. I enjoy it a lot. I keep trying to get her into it too, but so far that doesn't work. Okay, let's just kind of place some in here. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, nuke that real quick. And just for like 10 seconds, Jandy, because you're going to be going in and out anyway. So 10 seconds will freeze everything in place. And that should be perfect. Okay, come on out. Okay, how about we go in with our red here. Let's see. No, let's skip a finger. Uh-oh, there's blue here. Oh no. How'd she get blue way over here? Oof, it's okay. We'll cover it up.
Claire said, did you go to school for nails? Or did you
Yes.
just kind of learn?
Yeah, no, I kind of learned from watching, from watching videos and stuff, but I did go to school too because I wanted, like, here you have to have your degree or certificate licensed to be able to work on people. So I wanted to get that, so I did. Plus, though, I also wanted to be able to do my own, you know what I mean? And be able to do a good job because I kept, everywhere I went, people kept making my nails really bad, like super duper thin, or, they just did not look good. And they weren't lasting very long. And I was paying like $50, every time I went and got them done. And so I just decided I'm going to learn how to at least do mine, and get certified. And then I'll decide, if I want to do people's or just stick with mine. Okay, so that's red. I'm going to go ahead and set that in place. We're not done with her yet, but she'll get set in place here. Okay, then I'm going to go in with some orange, some really bright orange. And I'm just going to go right next to the red, kind of on both sides. And just keep it very like hand drawn, okay? It'll come out pretty. There we go. Okay, it looks a little crazy right now, but that's okay. Just keep going with it. I'm going to freeze this in place. And I'm going to go into let's do our hot pink. And right in here, I'm going to add more of like a shorter little leaf, or not leaf, petal. Let me try this again. Let's do in between here and in between here. There she is. She looks like a pretty pom-pom, doesn't she? Okay, freeze. Freeze frame. Okay, I want to go in with a really dark color, so let's do our black. And right in the center, I'm going to make a nice size black dot, a little bit bigger. And here, if you wanted to use a crystal or something, you could totally, that would be cute with a little crystal. Okay, I'm going to go in with my green and we're going to add a nice stem on here. I think I'm going to do kind of a crazy swirly, or not swirly, but kind of like coming up and down, kind of like that. Finish her off here. Kind of come down and let's do a pretty leaf. I'm just going to cover that blue up with the green. Okay, nuke. Just for like 10 seconds. And I want to do next, let's see. I want white, I think. Yeah, let's do white. Okay, I need to put a little bit of white on my palette because I think that'll be pretty with that black background. Okay, let me see you, Jandy.
Beautiful Nature said hi.
Thank you, beautiful nature.
Christy said, I love doing nails. It is so fun.
It is. I love it too. It's nice when you can find something that you love that's relaxing too.
Sugar said it's looking awesome.
Thank you, sugar. Okay, and I'm just putting a little bit, if there's a shiny still on the back, I'm just matting it. Okay, let me look at this one real quick while I'm matting. I might as well.
White will make the colors pop too.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's going to be real pretty. Okay, just get this mat on here. Maybe I should do a little bit more over here. Okay, turn your hand back over. Alrighty, let's do, on this one, let's do some little white flowers. And I think I want to do the, like dandelion kind of flowers. I don't know what they are. Maybe they're not dandelions. Maybe they're like those kind with the little bells on them. You ever seen those with like the little bells? Yep. Okay. Just do kind of a little bit of that, and then let's go in with our green again. And this just kind of comes straight down. And straight down. There we go. That's very cute. Okay, nuke. Just for a second, like 10 seconds. And let's do, I'm thinking, on your other hand, we had some little cute white ones too on your thumb, but I think we'll do purple. We haven't done purple. Okay, let me see you, Jandy.
Sugar said you're getting really good at the flower layer.
Thank you. Oh, it does take practice. Shoot. Okay, this one's going to have just 4 little petals. Okay, 4 little petals over here. Okay. I'm going to zap these guys. Ooh, how about though with the, you know what? I want to put in here, since we've got purple, let's do the hot pink too. And let's add 1 hot pink one. just like right in here. Like a little one. There we go. Just a teeny tiny. All right. Now in with our green to make our stem.
Denise said very pretty.
Thank you. Or actually, do I want to do a stem or do I want to do, I think I want to do just some floating leaves. So let's do some floating leaves. We get a little bit more green here. Okay, a little bit more on my brush and on my palette. Okay. Well, I do kind of actually, I think I want stems. I think I'm going to do stems and floating leaves. Because I want a little leaf up here. And maybe one kind of in between here.
Sugar said, I have your box still. Sorry, I'll get that out to you.
Oh gosh, you're fine, Sugar.
Maureen said, love the abstract book.
Thank you. I do too. It's a lot of fun. Just kind of get to be creative. Okay, nuke. And I think we're going to do white on our thumb. Make that thumb stand out too. Okay, Jandy, you should be good. That'll set everything in place, and then you can go back in there the final time. But look how cute those are. Aren't those cute? I love it. Okay, how about we do one with 5 leaves? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll just bring it up into here.
Sugar says, looking awesome.
Thank you. I try. I always feel like my flowers kind of look a little funny, but then again, I like that because they're flowers, you know, and it's kind of cute. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot my little dots on here, and I'm going to do it in white. Just itty bitty.
Sugar said, my flowers always look funny. Have you ever used a petal brush?
I have a petal brush, and no, I haven't used it. Don't ask me why. I really couldn't tell you why I haven't used it. Okay, I'm going to do, again, like just some little, we don't know what kind of flowers these are. They're just, I realized we hadn't used this bright yellow, and we need to use it. Oh, we need one more, just to kind of set it off. There we go. And let's do quick zap.
Just, so are you learning new here? Just curious what I'm
Ah,
watching.
no, we're just kind of drawing. We're just kind of being creative, doing some bright nail art, some nice spring nail art. I just messed up my white petal. There we go. There we go. I don't think I like the black. Let's do a different color. Let's What color do I want to do? Let's do hot pink.
Leah said they are so pretty.
Thank you. It's very cute. Okay, let's do our last little bit of stems.
Jess said thank you. Looks fun.
Thank you. Okay, there's a stem. Here's a stem. Let's get a stem kind of going here and here. That's cute. Okay, Nuke it, Jandy. All right. Now,
Jess said I love them so much. You're doing great.
oh,
Keep it up.
thank you. Okay, I want to do just a little bit of shiny top coat on the nail art only. So, let me get my shiny top coat.
Leah said, oh my goodness, I didn't see the nails with confetti. That's so fun.
Oh, I know, right? That's it's from an acrylic set we did the other night. I know they're cute, aren't they? A lot of fun. I think the video is out there though. It should be. As long as I did it right. As long as I uploaded it right.
Wasn't the members one?
No.
Oh.
It was alive. Okay, let me see you, Jandy. We're just going to add a little bit of, just kind of hit it here and there. It's not going to be so much every single wear, but I'm going to do my stems. I think my white will stand out enough, really. I want to do my roses. Just kind of hit it with a little bit of the shiny. The blue on my roses. It'll just kind of add like a little dimensional look. Okay, let's do, let me find where my, here we go. Okay, had to find where my top coat was on my palette. All right, I'm just gonna hit my petals here.
Leah said, when you're all done, I want to see the full result.
Yes,
Those look better than I
yes,
could do.
you bet. It's real cute. I really like that matte background. Okay, I think I do want to do the leaves on here. I didn't think I wanted to, but I do. I think just the leaves. There we go. And on this one, let's do my stem. And the little leaves. And let me get some more top coat. And I think I'm just going to kind of do a few of the petals. So not all of them, but just kind of go through and hit a few here. Not anything specific. Okay. And then let me see your thumb. All right, on your thumb, I'm just going to hit the flowers with that top coat. Let me get some more on my brush here. Uh-oh, I got a big glob. Okay. Okay, Nuke. We're almost done. Once we get done, you guys are going to have to let me know which hand you like better. Her left or her right. The one we just did or the one from the other day. Okay, let me get my cuticle oil ready. I'm going to go ahead and wipe off my colors. So they don't get, the light doesn't cook them on there. She's got about 10 more seconds. No, sorry, you've got about 30 more seconds. Because that one's a little bit longer of a polish to cure. That because that was the soap gel top coat. All right, let's get this while we're waiting. Try to make use of your time because it'll help you in the end. Because you will make a mess. You'll make a total mess with your gel and your colors, and that's okay. All right, let me see you. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna back us up a little bit. Relax. There you go. All right, let's get some cuticle oil on her. Let me see your other hand just so I can put some cuticle oil on it for today. Especially that thumb of yours, because I know you give that thumb a hard time. Okay, let's get this rubbed in. And I'm just going to do both at the same time. Starting with that pinky, I'm going to work my way in. Get it all the way around that nail. I think it makes a difference when you spend a little bit more time really rubbing stuff in, right? She's got a little bit of nail polish on her skin. We're going to get that off, so don't worry. Sometimes it happens.
Yasmin says that looks really cute.
Thank you, Yasmin. Okay, so there's a couple different ways you can get rid of the polish when it gets on the skin. You can take your little file and just kind of file it out. Here, this one's kind of in a tight place. Okay, if that doesn't work, it's coming. I know my file is kind of worn out a little bit. Okay, the rest of that, it's going to wash off anyway, so I'm not going to upset her skin. But the other thing that you can do, let me show you here. Of course, you can. It'll always wash off anyway. But you can take your arbor band and your e-file, and you can just buff it. I'm putting some of that oil up there. Okay. And then she's got the littlest bit over here on her thumb. I'm just going to buff it out so that way when she washes her hand, it's going to come off nicely, okay? Without her having to worry about it, something and picking at it. Okay, I'm going to put some lotion on your hands. Let me see the other one. All right, get this rubbed in real good. That lotion is just going to lock in that moisture from the oil. And this is a C&D lotion, and it really sinks into the skin really fast, so it doesn't leave that greasy kind of lotion feel on your skin. It'll absorb really, really nicely. So I like using it. I have several clients that don't care to have sticky or greasy fingers. Jandy's one of them. And so, all right, now what I'm going to do to just kind of touch up on the nail art is I can just take a little clean towel or napkin and just kind of wipe that down. And I'm just doing that because it'll be easier to take a picture, because that way I'm just kind of drying anything that got wet. And the more that matte comes out, especially since we've put oil on it, but when that matte really starts becoming matte again, it's really going to make that nail art pop. Okay, let me see you. Over here. Now all these fingers were glossy. We didn't do any matte, but I like the matte a lot. Okay, thumb. All righty, let's see together. together now. All right, what do you guys think? Do you like them? Do you like them? The way they came out, I think they're really cute. I don't know that I have a favorite out of these two sets.
Leah loves both of them.
Yeah, I do too, Leah.
So talented.
They're very cute and very different. I mean, I like the matte background that we did, the black matte that we did today, but I also love the real bright colors. So I think either way that you do them, and even if you do them different on different hands, you're going to be happy with the combo. Real cute. Let's see your thumbs. There's her little thumbs. Very cute, Jandy. I love it. All right, guys. Remember to hit the like button on the way out if you did not do so yet, and subscribe if you're not subscribed.
And so they're so pretty.
Thank you so much. And we will be back on Thursday and do a live at 4:30 Central Standard Time. And then probably this weekend we'll upload some more videos. I got several videos over on the channel if you haven't checked those out already. And I will see you very soon. Have a good night.